Hello everyone. So today I would like to make an explanation about my poster. It's about a documentary film called Before the Flood. It's a documentary film about globalization that's happening around the world. So I will share screen my poster. So this is my poster. First, what is Before the Flood? Before the Flood is an educational and advocacy documentary. It's a Cliff's Notes version of what's happening to the world we live in and what's going to happen to the world and what we can do to prevent the worst possible outcome. So what we see from the film, we see how Greenland's melting ice is causing a change in color of its terrain, which in turn no longer reflects the sun but absorbs it, becoming a heat creature instead of reflector. And we see how Miami Beach, Florida is having to literally raise the elevation of its roads to combat rising ocean waters. Before the floods cover all of the bases. It covered the influence of corporate money into politics is touched on, and Leonardo travels the globe to see how other countries like China and India are handling climate change and getting a first-hand account of the effects of climate change on communities that could very well be a preview of much worse things to come. I also conclude a preview from the film, which we also see how developing communities in places like India are already battling pollution even as their population doesn't entirely have access to power. And here is the second poster. Before the Flood is a film made for mass consumption in an effort to inform and spur the public into action. In that respect, it's incredibly effective. There's a fantastic blend of cold hard facts from expert scientists as well as a discussion with world leaders and those directly affected by the effects of climate change. When they do make coal produce electricity widely available, the climate change problem only becomes worse. Amongst these growing issues, everyone is turning to the US to be an example across the globe, as money continues to be a deciding factor at dividing our politicians and making widespread change impossible. But Before the Flood isn't simply interested in showing how terrible everything is. It also does a fantastic job of highlighting solutions, both short term and long term. It shows how the real condition in the world is going on. Sea levels are rising, ice is melting, and dangerous weather patterns are becoming more and more frequent. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.